To the show. I'm your host, Mike Osborne. This is episode 134. If you watched episode 133, then you've already seen this video, but obviously you didn't hear this video because some idiot forgot to plug the mic in. So I got the mic plugged in today. I got the mic plugged in now, and I'm going to take you through the tune real quick. It's going to be a quick video compared to the other one. The other one was a full hour, man. I was in depth, deep into it, and so if you're interested in that, you can watch it, but you can't hear it. I mean, you can hear the music, but you can't hear me talking because either my microphone's broken and you can't hear me now, or I just forgot to plug it in. So if you hear me now, I'm an idiot. If you don't hear me now, well, then you don't hear me now. You don't know what I'm talking about. So I forget where I was at now. So anyways, so I'm going to show you the tune. Sorry this is taking so long to load up. I thought I loaded it up already. But so I got the 2020, the C8 Corvette. It's a Stingray. It's a 495 horsepower stock. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bit of a Zora. If you know what a Zora is, it's the 2025 C8 Zora. It comes out in 2025. The Zora is a 1,000 horsepower mid-engine Corvette C8. It's like the ZR1, but the badass one. It's not out yet, obviously. So we're going to make it... This car is essentially a Zora. So... let's take a look at the tune. We'll do this real fast. I'll take it for a drive, and I'll show you the tuning. So the upgrades and tunings done by me. Custom upgrade, of course, starting from the stock S1 what is it? 858? I think it starts at 850 or something. Anyways, so you start here with the conversions, and you throw the all-wheel drive version on it. That's what takes it from a regular Stingray, which is rear-wheel drive, to the Zora. Then you upgrade the engine. I took the Racing V12 because it's the lightest motor, and it gave us the most top speed. And came over here and put the twin turbos on it. From there, start at the beginning. That's stock intake, stock fuel, stock ignition, stock valves, race block, race pistons, sport twin turbo, stock intercooler, no intercooler, and stock oil. Next, we're going to go over here to the stock brakes. We're going to go stock spring and dampers. We're going to go with the race front roll bar, the race rear roll bars, no cage, and no weight reduction. This allows us to get a lot of speed. You go with the weight reduction, it's going to give you more handling. You go with the engine work, and the twin turbos is going to give you more top end. This is a speed tune. It does lack slightly in handling, but it makes up for it in speed for sure. You got the stock clutch, the stock transmission, which allows the final drive tuning, the stock drive line, and the race differential. Next, we have the drag tires. So it's on drag tires. So you're lacking a bit of handling and braking. So this tune will not be good in the snow. Just heads up. Take this to the snow at your own risk. Dry, sunny day, you're going to be eating track at 9.2 speed, 9.2 acceleration, 9.7 launch. This is a monster at 900. Yeah, that's going to be stock width. I didn't actually check this. You can throw some of the rear rubber on there and keep it at 900. Beware, it adds weight. Doesn't actually affect the handling or braking, but possibly if you're finding that you're having a hard time driving it, maybe throw that on there because the extra width in the rear tires might help out a little bit. It's going to add weight as well, though. So you start at, so that's why that you can add width to the rear tires and still keep it at the same rating, is because you add weight while you're adding width. So it's a trade-off, weight for, grip. Then it's the stock rims, stock obviously tire size, front and rear. I mean rim width, circumference, whatever that is, that's stock. Okay, this is going to be upgraded front track width all the way out, front and rear. And what else is there? Oh, there's aero. So I have none of the aero options on there, and you can't put any on there with the soon anyways. So if you did do that one somehow, you'd get a little more top end out of it. The top end we're hitting is 352 anyways. 248 actually, not 352, 252. 248 the way I have it set up, 250, 249. So that's the tune. That's the tune. The setup is called my tune right here. It's called Perfect. That's my tune is Perfect. So shocker. So it's Ozymandias 3630 is the creator. That's me. The channel is still NFAC. NFAC stands for Notfooling Aroundcrew, and that's the name of the channel on YouTube. Go ahead and hit those sub buttons. Hook me up. I sub back. So there's the tune. It's a 9.2 speed, 7.4 handling, 9.2 acceleration, 9.7 launch, 7.3 braking. It's called Perfect. And it's Ozymandias 3630 is the creator. You can load it up yourself. What else? Oh, the tuning. So I went over here because a friend of mine watching the show said, hey man, you call your videos tuning, but you're not doing any tuning. And I argued at first that there's a lot of different upgrades that you can do to the car. There's a lot of different upgrades that you can do to the car, and these combination of upgrades, you know, they matter. They're a lot different. The way I tune my or upgrade my car is different from the way you upgrade it. I argued for a second that you could call it tuning, but for clarity's sake, the game calls this tuning, so this will be tuning. Upgrading will be called the build or upgrades. So for the sake of clarity, I conceded that they're probably right, that I shouldn't call it tuning unless I'm going to do some tuning. So originally the final drive ratio is a 410. We're at a 429 now. This is the final drive. This is the only tuning I'm going to do. The 429 final drive ratio, which is what I recommend you do. Stock, it's a 410. And if you look here at the 429s, it's a 3301 in the 0 to 100 with a 248.9. At 410, which is stock, 410, you run a 3344 with 245.8. So you're faster 0 to 60, faster 0 to 100, and you're faster at a top speed, which is interesting because normally, not normally, messing with the gears does funny things. So in theory, if you move your final drive ratio to the right, you should lose top speed. You move it to the left, you should gain top speed. This is one of the fun instances where we moved it to the right from 410 to 429, and we gained both acceleration and top speed. So there you go. And you can see it's a 133633012489. If you go over one more to 430, it falls down the other direction. 3457. So this is the height 3301 that I could get it to. Now there is a possibility that if you wanted to go throughout all these final drive ratios that you could find a faster one, but we're already gaining 4/100ths of a second, and although it's not much, it is an advantage over the stock car. So so that's that. Let's get out there. I didn't change anything, so I'm going to say no. I didn't change anything, so I'm not going to say yes to that. So that's that. Thank you to the creator of this skin. I do like the skin a lot. So thank you to the creator of this skin. It's a cool one. So let's take the car out for a test drive. Hopefully you can hear me, because like I said, if you can't hear me right now and you have no idea that I'm saying this, but if you can't hear me, then my microphone is broken. It could suck. So yeah, this car is super fun to drive. Been waiting for so long to get my hands on a C8. I'm a huge, probably like you are. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you are a huge car enthusiast, so you're well aware of what we're dealing with here. This is the American, like, I call it the American Ferrari. I mean, this is just American muscle. Like, I'm not sure that there is another American car like this. The mid-engine, the Zora is going to be, so this, oh, I'd like to talk about. There's one thing I like to talk about with this tune here is, like, my favorite way to tune is to double horsepower. You want a ratio of horsepower to torque, a 2-to-1 ratio, horsepower to torque. So 1,000 horsepower with 500 torque. And the reason I like that is because 500 torque is plenty. Let's not bullshit. 500 is a lot of torque, but 500 torque. Let's just say, like, if you had 1,000 horsepower with 1,000 torque, what you end up getting a lot of the time is you end up breaking loose. So you're actually going slower because your tires are just freaking. You're not taking off like you should. So with the 500 horsepower and 500 torque and 1,000 horsepower, like this build has, you get like kind of the best of both worlds. You have plenty of horsepower to get you through the gears, like and up to your top speed, while not braking incredibly loose every time you step on the gas in a lower gear. So it's a great combination right here, which is just, and it's not like I did it that way, just they built the car that way. It's like lucky ducky day. That's all it is. So yeah, I'm not claiming that I made some perfect tune. I'm more like the car is perfect, is all I would say. So there's that. Let's take it for one drive so you can see what it's about. Let's see what's in the area here. Again, my name is Mike Osborne, and you're watching my channel, stillnfac, on Twitch, and Notfooling Aroundcrew on YouTube. So if you're there right now, hit that sub button, hook me up. I will return the favor and sub to your channel if you've got one. If not, then just thank you. Also, you should know that I'm going to do some giveaways soon. If you are familiar with my channel from back in the days when I was making Racing Rivals videos, you know I was giving away cars. And I'm well known in that small circle of people that follow me. It was about 1,200 people that followed me on YouTube regularly a couple years ago when I was playing Racing Rivals regularly. And you know that I'm a man of my word. If I said I'm giving away a car, you're getting a car. If I say I'm going to give away some credits, you're going to get some credits. So I'm actually going to do some credit giveaways here soon. So go ahead and hit that sub button if you're interested in things like that. I've got a few million credits here. You can see I got 7 million credits. Plenty to give away. So you hit me up, do that sub, and eventually I'll do some credits. If you're watching right now and you just send me a message, hey, I could use 500K, I'll get it to you. Just hit me up, add me as a friend, and I'll get it to you. That offer right there is for the first one of you that does that. I'm not going to give everybody that hits me up. But if you're watching right now and you're the first person, and you say, hey, man, I need some credits. It's 9:35 p.m. Thursday, January 14th, Eastern Time. And I'll hook you up. Hit me up. Put a little Civic for sale for 500K. And your boy, me, Mike Osborne, stillnfac, Ozymandias 3630, I'll buy that Civic from you for 500K. So we'll call it the first giveaway. Okay? So this will be the first giveaway that I'm doing right now. You hit me up. I'll respond. Tell you, hey, man, you're the first person to hit me up. Go ahead and put that car online, and I'll buy it from you. So, but I am going to go to bed soon. So, you know, if you put it on, wait till I respond. How about that? Just wait for me to respond to you, and then put it online, because it probably won't sell. You know what I mean? I mean, I'll buy it once I'm online, but let me respond first, because I'm going to go to bed soon. You know, I don't want you to just put it on there and be like, hey, guy, fucking say you can do something, you didn't do it. I will do it. Just let me get back online first. All right, let me do some racing here, too. So, like I said, this car, it's fast. It's very fast, but it has drag slicks on it. That's how I was able to get so much horsepower and so much speed into the car. But I gave up plenty of the handling. So, on a track like this, where it seems to be like we're going to have some good straights, you're going to have a great advantage. But if it's one of those road courses where you're taking sharp turns a lot, you'll be at a disadvantage, because these other cars, especially the Lamborghinis and such, they got some good handling, man. You're lacking in handling in this car, but you are not lacking for speed at all. So you'll see that there's plenty of speed, and if the track has got some straights, you're going to be hard to deal with this setup. It's a 900 setup. I will eventually do probably a 998 setup, maybe a max setup also. So, as you can see, the car drives well. It's good enough to eat these people that we're racing right now. Granted, they're just driver cars, but it is what it is. You got to win races somehow. You know, driver cars are still races. So, let's get them. Show them who's boss. I really hope you guys can hear me this time. Ugh. So that's that. There's the first place. Gamer tag's Ozymandias 3630. The tune is called Perfect. Obviously, that's my gamer tag, Ozymandias 3630. I'm the one who made the tune. Go ahead and download the tune. Go ahead and hit that sub button. hit me up in the comment section. If you like the video, hit that sub button and I'll return the favor. My goal for 2021, through the end of 2021, by the start of 2022, I'd like to become a Twitch and a YouTube partner. So on Twitch, it's stillnfac. On YouTube, it's Notfooling Aroundcrew. Go ahead and sub in both places if you would, or at least one. I'll return the favor, and you'd be helping me reach my goal for this year. And I'm ridiculously far away from reaching this goal, so good thing it's January, huh? So thanks for watching. Enjoy the C8, and again, C8 stands for the 8th generation Corvette. So this is the first iteration of the 8th generation of Corvettes, and it is a freaking thing of beauty. So watch out for that wall. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and don't wreck yours like I just did, man.